Hi, Keith Fiveson here again at the Global Sourcing Forum at the Jacob Javits Center. I'm here with Dalton Louis from Polytec, representing the country of Brazil, and we've just had a wonderful lunch. I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you for hosting it here. Great. So I've spent some of the lunch hearing a little bit about Polytec and also about Brazil, which you gave us some insights on. Can you tell the viewers what makes Polytec a little different and why Brazil?
Well, I think first, from a Brazil perspective, the sophistication of the IT environment. We've been doing many things that people in other countries wish they had been doing, as well electronically. Like, for example, we've been voting electronically for almost 20 years. Our clearinghouse system, it's considered by top financial organizations as one of the best in the world. And so the environment, it's very sophisticated, which allow Polytec as an organization to provide to our clients, deliver all that, let's say, domain knowledge expertise, which sometimes you just don't get to find this in other typical outsourcing destinations,
Okay.
because of the environment is not as sophisticated as it is in Brazil.
Right. So one of the things we talked about was the multicultural environment, the ability to really think out of the box. Can you talk a little bit more about that, and just how you do that in terms of working with clients, and what might be different in terms of the way you do that in Brazil versus other countries?
Yeah, well, this is actually one of the Brazilian features or properties that we get very positive feedback from our clients in terms of what some people call it, Brazilian ingenuity, which is our way to not to simply comply with some marching orders, and go and execute it, but our way not only to challenge, but how we challenge and how we approach things. We have how we approach a problem that we have to solve, and come back to our clients and say, okay, you suggested us to do it this way, but have you thought about doing this way,
Right.
that way, and they typically appreciate that. Our approach.
Right, so you don't just do what clients tell you. In a lot of cases, you'll look at something and say there might be a more innovative approach to it. Is that right?
Exactly. Yeah, we're trying to add value, to
Got it.
to what we're being asked to do.
So who are some of the clients that you've worked with that companies might recognize, and why would they want to deal with Polytec?
Well, we've provided services, for many Fortune 100 companies. Sometimes, they're not so happy with us, to saying explicitly, but with one of the areas that we're very strong at, it's with SAP implementation, SAP implementations, and as we've been able to observe over the last 10 years, with this global rollouts, there's a lot of need for localization, not just, and we're not here limited to, translating content or interfaces. It's real localization when it has to do with the legal, the legislation and the local legislation, and anyway, any type of local requirement that requires, specific knowledge, from that geography. We've been doing a lot of that.
Okay, so you have not only the vertical market expertise, but the horizontal market knowledge to help companies do the development work and do the implementation in a shorter period of time. Would that be fair?
Exactly. That would be a fair statement.
Okay, great, great. And again, it's Polytec, and that's how would someone find Polytec on the website, on the ITESA website? How would they find them?
As www.polytec.com.
That's Polytec.
Polytec.com.
Okay, great. And you're located both in the U.S. and in Brazil.
Not only that, through Latin America, in addition to Brazil, we've been in Argentina for a couple of years. We've been in Chile too. We also have an office in Tokyo, and in the U.S. we've been here for
Right, so
10
you're a
years.
real global company, multi-shore, multi-dimensional in terms of the applications that you provide.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much again. This is, again, Keith Fiveson at the Global Sourcing Forum, and appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much.